Audience questions for you.
And have 6 platinum and 9 gold albums under their respective belts. This is their new, soon-to-be-released album, which, by the way, I understand the first few of them are empty. So, you know, I'll have to go back and buy a real one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bee Gees.
Through my hair, oh yeah, I can tell you, I can feel you by my side when you're not there, oh yeah, just as my life fades to darkness, you made me see the light, show me that my search is over, I pay the price, I pay the price. Someday, baby, you and I should be one, oh yeah. Doing always brighter than the eye can see. We had the sun, oh yeah. The taste of love is sweet, like honey on the vine, like the wind that feeds the fire. Two souls becoming one. Someday. Tall enough to touch the New York sky. Oh yeah, love is so blind. I just cannot hear or see the world go by. Oh yeah, someone can love so completely. One kiss should bring the sea. Truth can be stranger than fiction. This love is real. This love is real. Tell you someday, baby, you and I should be one, oh yeah. Do it always, brighter than the eye can see. We had the sun, oh yeah. Surely drown, oh yeah. You'll be my only possession. I'll be a slave to you. We hold the power together, just me and you, just me and you. Someday, baby, you and I should be one, oh yeah.
Well, we'll get you another chair. Thank you very much. It's the Bee Gees. Nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Look, now, let me see if I have the name straight. Robin?
No. Yeah.
Robin?
Yeah.
Morris? Barry. There you go. This is your first album in a while?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's been about 2 years because we had one out that was huge in Europe, and this is the follow-up.
How many years for the group total now?
But the group total, internationally, we've been making records for about 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
And this is a silly question, but when you first started making the records, did you think, yeah, I still want to be making them 20? I guess you do. You want to do it?
So
Yeah.
we still feel the same way today as we did back then. We're still hungry. We still like to. We still watch how many plays we get on the radio. We still watch charts.
Yeah, well, that's a
We
good
love
sign.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it would be stupid to think, no, I'll make one record, then I want to go into cabinetry.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
Well, there are some people who do this.
Well, the odd weekend, we might make it on cabinet.
And you guys have appeared. Is there a country on this planet you've not performed in? You've been all over the world. Borneo.
Borneo.
Yeah.
Well, we appeared in Jakarta once, in Indonesia, which was a horrendous experience. We actually had a monsoon in the middle of the show.
This is an outdoor deal?
Outdoor gig, yeah, and all the mains went out, and there was about an inch of water on the stage, and we thought we were going to get electrocuted. But the promoter was very nice. He said, if the group that goes on before you, if they come off alive, will you go on?
Then you go on.
Yeah.
Use the opening act as kind of chum. Just send them out there.
They're not around anymore.
Yeah.
We actually went on and they had Sukarno, President Sukarno, who was in charge at the time of Indonesia, had his soldiers at the front and making sure that we didn't get off, not to make
Is
sure
that
the
right?
crowd didn't
Yeah.
get on.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. How do you perform under those circumstances? It must just be
Very badly. Just get through it.
No, actually, you don't. You just sort of totally try to ignore it. Really, that's what you can.
And one of you, or all of you, or at one time somebody lived in a house that we think is haunted?
Well, I live in a house now. It's a monastery. It's about 800 years old.
Really?
And I have this font. Yeah, well, I think everybody knows what a font is.
Where is this, Yonkers?
Yeah, just outside. No, it's in England, actually. And it's in a town called Tame. It's got one of those fonts in, like, in a church. It keeps filling itself up mysteriously with water.
Explain that to me again. It's got
it's a font, you know, those
font?
things you stick your hand and you go like that.
Sure.
Well, yeah, for those who are
holy
religiously
water.
inclined.
Yeah.
And it keeps filling itself up with water for no reason at all. I've had it analysed till the cows come. It's not a leak. No, it's not condensation.
It's not a leak,
and it
then?
isn't sweat.
Are you sure it's not a leak?
It's a leak. No, it's not a leak. I don't know what it is. I've had it analysed. It's pure water, but I don't know where it comes from. And it keeps filling. It's in the oldest part of the house. And maybe the odd monk, I don't know, but it keeps filling itself.
The odd monk.
I think maybe the neighbor kids are playing tricks
It's
on
possible.
you. But you're convinced that it's haunted?
I'm not convinced that it's haunted. Everybody in the house has seen a ghost but me. I'm not
And
put off
what
by
form does it take, this ghost?
This ghost takes the form of a gardener. Although there are a few people living in the house that are far more
gardeners.
scary than the ghost is. But that's all aside. There is a gardener that hangs about here, and I've had a few psychics in the house say he's definitely here, and he's wearing breeches and things like that.
You know, I mean, without it being haunted, living in a house that was 800 years old, I think that would be kind of an intimidating experience.
Well, because it used to belong to a lot of priests and monks.
There's a church on his property. He's got a church.
I have a chapel that's 800
How many
years
acres do
old.
we have over there?
I've got about 50 acres, but Barry's got more farmland. He's got
50 acres?
what they call arable land. Yeah.
Terrible, man.
You should subdivide and put out trailers.
Yeah.
Are you guys in the middle of a tour, about to start a tour, finishing a tour?
We just finished the European leg. We did